Hey guys, Casualgamerreed. I'd like to talk about Ric Flair for a few minutes. He has been released from TNA, or I guess Impact Wrestling, whatever it's called now, wrestling. But he's been released, and according to WWE, they are pursuing Ric Flair. They're going to bring him back to WWE, to Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, whatever. So the big thing is when he comes back, is what I wonder is when he's going to come back. You know, we have these, I've heard these rumors on the internet that he signed some kind of clause where he cannot, he's a no-compete clause where he cannot just like pop up in 2 weeks on Raw or whatever. So I wonder how long he's going to be able to, how long is it going to be before he's able to get on Raw or WWE. You know, I wonder how long is it going to be. And also you got to wonder, you know, how he left the company with this great farewell that he had and all this stuff. Are they going to let him wrestle when he comes back? Because you got to be thinking to yourself, Ric Flair's not going to just come back and like be a manager. I mean, he may do that, but he doesn't. The way Flair is he's going to want to wrestle. You know, he's not going to come in there and just be a manager. I mean, that's probably what they want him to do at this stage of his career, but I still like to see him wrestle. I know it's not the greatest thing in the world to watch. You know, a lot of people are very critical of him wrestling. He's so old now, and he's got his shoulder trouble, his back trouble, all this. But, you know, he's been very adorable. You know, he's what, 65 years old or 60-something. He's in his early 60s. But a rumor going around is that he would come back and manage Dolph Ziggler, and that would be great. You know, look at that, Dolph Ziggler and Ric Flair. You know, that would be a great thing they could do. Maybe he'll come back and maybe he can come back and wrestle. Maybe he can come back and be the general manager of Raw. There's so many things they can do with Ric Flair, and the WWE has been wanting Ric Flair since he had his Hall of Fame. He came there with a Hall of Fame for the 4 Horsemen at WrestleMania. And that's when the talks really started picking up with Ric Flair and WWE. So I would like to see him come back. You know, he's probably my favorite wrestler of all time from the old days. I grew up watching him. You know, I grew up as a kid hating him, but then when I got in my teens, I started, you know, figuring stuff out, like 12, 13 years old, and I loved Ric Flair, you know. I've always liked the heels better than the baby faces, good guys, whatever you want to call them. Superheroes like Cena and Hogan, I've always liked the heels better than those guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens. I don't know if they will be able to get him back in time for the big anniversary edition of Raw. They've been saying they may try to do that, but according to what I've read, that's not going to happen because of his, he signed that waiver saying he has to wait so long to compete or pop up somewhere else on some other wrestling program. So we will see what happens, but I can almost guarantee that we will see Ric Flair sometimes in the not too near future on WWE. He will be back, and I don't know in what capacity, but I just love the guy, so whatever he does, I'm all for it. So anyway, that's my comments on Ric Flair coming back to the WWE. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.